Hey there, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's fall decor DIY video. Today I'm sharing 5 easy and affordable fall decor projects for this fall 2020. Now I don't consider myself the most crafty person, but if I do say so myself, I think these turned out all right. So rest assured that they are easy to put together, and I used mostly materials that I could buy at the dollar store or find outside, or even materials that I already had at home. Before we dive into the projects, I just want to let you know that next week on my channel, I'm going to be sharing a fall clean and decorate with me video. So if you're interested in seeing these projects actually being used to decorate my house, then you're going to want to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you don't miss that video coming out. All right, let's get into the first project. The first decor piece is this fall door sign. I bought one of the wooden signs from our dollar store in their fall section and then got some of this fall colored washi tape off of Amazon. I'll have links in the description box to all of the products I used, or similar ones if I can. I painted the back of the sign white because the tape I picked was kind of sheer and I wanted it to stand out more, but depending on the tape you use, you could even skip this step. Once the paint was dry, I just laid the tape on top and tucked each piece around the back. And when that was complete, I poked through to the holes that the sign already had and then strung some yarn through to make the hanger. I had some fake leaves that I used to add a little something more to the sign, but you could use a stencil or Cricut to add a message if that's more your style. Project number 2 is a super easy trick to make some knitted pumpkins. I've been seeing these all over in fall decor this year and they are so cute and cozy. I just bought some styrofoam balls and cut off each end with a knife to make more of a pumpkin shape, and then drilled a hole through the middle. Using a yarn needle, I just wrapped several long pieces of yarn through until I covered the whole pumpkin. I left the ends loose because they ended up becoming more secure as you keep wrapping. You just might have to trim them off the top or bottom if they're sticking out. A couple of notes to make sure it turns out: you want to make sure that the yarn is fairly tight so the styrofoam ball doesn't show up underneath, but it does become tricky to push the needle through by the end because the hole fills up with so much yarn. So be warned that you might need a little bit of muscle. When the pumpkin was done, we cut off a small branch from outside to make a stem and secured it with a glue gun. This project gives the effect of a knitted pumpkin without actually needing any knitting skills. The next project is painted acorns, which can be used to make a bit of a dupe of these Michael's pine cones with the little painted pumpkin accents. This one is so simple. I just collected acorns from outside and painted the bottom half in various colors to match the color scheme of my decor this year. I put on a couple of coats of paints because I wanted to make sure the colors were vibrant. To save yourself from buying store-bought pine cones, then you can totally just find those outside somewhere and mix the two in a bowl to display. I had already bought the Michael's kind, so I'm just using the acorns as like an extra accent along with the little painted pumpkins, but that's totally not necessary if you're looking to make this even more affordable. Another option is to display the acorns on their own in a small bowl or jar. Project number 4 is a felt pumpkin banner, which is one of my favorites because it's got like a cute, almost kitty vibe, but it still looks nice with the rest of our decor. To make the pumpkins, I cut out 3 long oval-shaped pieces of felt and used a glue gun to secure them together. There's a lot of forgiveness in the shapes of the pieces because pumpkins aren't perfectly shaped anyways. I then cut out a little leaf stem shaped piece in this green felt, but you could use brown or black or whatever else you have. Then I just used a glue gun to secure the little pumpkins onto a colored piece of thread to complete this cute banner. The last project that I'm sharing today is to frame some painted leaf prints. Mila and I collected some leaves from outside and did a little painting project where we painted the leaves and used them as stamps. I decided to play around with some different fall colors, mixing them all up, which I think makes it look a little bit more like actual fall leaves. You can use your own creativity, do a single leaf print, or mix a whole bunch on one page like I did. Finally, I just bought a wooden frame from the dollar store to make it a little more polished. That's all of the projects for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you decide to try any of these projects, I'd love it if you'd share a picture of it on Instagram and tag me at Pecoskie so that I can see it and reshare as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.